Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm here with the third video in our chakra series pro. That's our Manipura chakra, so our solar plexus chakra, located at the sternum, so kind of between your navel and your breastbone. The solar plexus represents, well, solar, sun, fire energy, its passion, its movement, its drive, also represents our inner confidence, our inner power, and our knowing of ourselves. So really that's what we're going to be feeling into today. A little bit of a different flow. I'm going to start kneeling in with meditation, and then we're going to move through a moving meditation, which I haven't done for a while, and I don't think I've done on a video yet. And then we'll kind of ease into our more fluid practice before coming down on the mat. So the idea behind today's practice is to reconnect with your own inner power and your own authority, kind of, just to allow this sense of being, to accept what comes and what goes, and just to move with it, to connect and to feel into your essence, basically. So without further ado, we will come into our meditation. So like I said, we're going to start kneeling. If that's not comfortable for you, take a different meditation posture that works. You can start standing if you really want to, if you're comfortable meditating standing, even lay down. Whatever works for you. We're going to come to find our Manipura mudra. So bring the hands onto the knees, and you're going to join your thumbs with your ring finger and index finger. So you've kind of got these three fingers coming together, and your ring finger and pinky finger extended. I'm going to go into mudras a little bit more on my Instagram, so you can check that out. Once you've found your mudra, find that length in the spine, grounding through the legs. It's becoming heavy as you arrive onto the mat and into the practice today. Take a shoulder roll or a neck circle, anything you need to before you come to close down the eyes or soften the gaze. And just commit to these next few moments to be with your breath in your body and with your movements. So today is all about giving ourselves permission, feeling into our inner power, our inner drives, our inner flame, giving ourselves permission to just be, to take whatever we need when we need it. So often lately we're seeing posts and being influenced to be productive and take up new hobbies, new skills, and that's great. This is a great time to take all of that, but we also need to give ourselves permission to rest, to chill out, to feel how we are feeling. So whatever resonates with you, in line with that, whatever you feel you want to give yourself permission for, we're taking that today. So just breathing into this feeling of being as you lengthen the inhalations and exhalations. Feeling the breath travel through the nose, down the sternum to the point of your solar plexus chakra. And as you inhale, imagine that fresh energy, that light coming through the breath down to your solar plexus. There it meets the yellow orb of the solar plexus. Imagine that breath fueling the fire of your solar plexus, helping it to grow, to expand, to move. And as you exhale, imagine drawing away any blockages, any dull patches, any stagnant areas of your solar plexus. Allow those to travel with your exhale out through the nose, releasing into the air. Inhaling in only the light, bright energy that combines and weaves with the solar plexus, helping it to grow and to evolve, to turn, and exhaling, drawing all of those negative, limited, blockaged energies, draw them together, feel them travel through the abdomen, through the chest, through the throat, out through the nose. And as you inhale in with that bright energy, really feel and envisage the yellow orb of your solar plexus turning faster and faster, glowing brighter and brighter, so that there's no room for any blockages or any negative energies in this space. Continuing with those deep inhalations and long exhalations, we're going to start to work with the mantra. So as you inhale, you repeat to yourself, I. Exhale, repeat, give. Inhale, myself. Exhale, permission. Inhale, I. Exhale, give. Inhale, myself. Exhale, permission. And keep repeating that to yourself in your head or maybe aloud for the next few breaths. And maybe you would like to complete the sentence. Maybe there is something that you want to give yourself express permission for. Or maybe you just want to give yourself an overall sense of permission, of power to be. Take whatever resonates with you here as we take these few moments together, focusing in on our breath and the fueling of our solar plexus, on this new energy being brought in and old energy being released. I give myself permission. I give myself permission. I give myself permission. Inhale in here and exhale, release the mantra. Take a breath through the nostrils, the deepest breath you've taken all day. Allow it to fill up through the belly, through the ribs, to the top of the chest. Maybe hold here And then exhale a deep sigh out, release. Inhale again, even deeper this time, filling the whole body up with air. And exhale, sigh, release. Release the mudra and open the eyes softly, coming back into the room. Take any movement that you need to, maybe a shoulder roll, maybe a wiggle, maybe you need to change your seats. We're coming up off of the legs in just a moment into our standing, moving meditation. But before we do, we'll inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers and find Kali Mudra. Take a breath as you find length, reaching the crown up towards the ceiling. Engaging the core, making sure the ribs don't flare out as you tuck the tailbone under and draw the ribs down towards the navel. Tops of the arms come by the ears. Find length as you reach through those fingertips. Nice and soft through the neck. Inhale in, exhale, lean over towards the left, open through the right side body, maybe pivoting the chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale in here, exhale, see if you can bend a little deeper. Inhale back into center, drop those shoulders away from the ears, keep the core engaged. Inhale in, exhale, open out to the left side, pivot, open that chest. Inhale, center, keep the length, exhale over to the right, to the left. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, take a deep breath in, keeping that length, and then exhale, float the arms down at the sides. So it means you're working with really open palms today, so spread those fingers as wide as you can. Imagine you've got two suns on your hands, with kind of an emoji of the sun anyway. So with our palms, we're going to plant them forward, ground palm to the earth, and then press each fingertip down into the mat. Find length through the spine as you tuck the toes under and peel tailbone up towards the sky. So coming into a little bit of an extended forward fold. Come up onto the fingertips here if you need to. Create some length through the spine. And then exhale, walk the hands back, find your forward fold. Neck and head heavy here. Grounding through the feet and lifting the tailbone up. Feeling that space being created through your spine as your ribs come to thighs. Inhaling, spread those fingertips and sweep the arms wide. Bend through the knees and lift all the way up into our Tadasana. Hands come together and through down at our heart center. Take a breath here and release the palms. Arrive onto the mat. Feel the soles of your feet connecting to the earth. Crown reaching tall, shoulders drawing away from the ears. Keeping those fingertips spread nice and wide. And just maybe imagining that you've got weights on each of the fingertips, drawing them down towards the earth. And just being in this moment of stillness. So we're coming into our moving meditation now. So I'm going to walk you through what we're doing. It's a series of kind of simpler movements, but it connects breath and body and movement really well, and it allows you to check in with what's going on with your breath and how your body's moving, and really feel into those energies. So it's a great time to practice Ujjayi breath if it's in your practice. If not, really start to try and slow that breath down, breathing through the nose, and just rolling with it. So we're going to do 5 repetitions of the sequence. I'll walk you through the first few, and then we'll do them all together but on our own, so you won't be instructed by me. So we're going to start with our feet maybe just ever so slightly wider than hip width, or just that hip width apart. You find what works for you here, and just ground through the feet, maybe picking up the toes and pressing each toe pad down individually, bending through the knees and shifting the weight back slightly, so you've got weight through the big toe and through the heels. Nice even footing here, starting with our hands at our heart center, lifting tall through the spine. And so we'll do with one breath, one movement. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms down and out to the side, forward fold. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, sweep out and down. Inhale, lift through to chair, sink the hips back. Exhale in a forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale to fold. Inhale, plant the left palm down, straighten through the right leg and lift the right arm up to the ceiling. Create space through the right side body. Exhale, plant the right palm. Inhale, lift through the left side, straightening the leg, straightening the arm. Find space through the neck, through the spine, and then exhale, plant the palms. Gather the energy of the earth and send it up towards the sky. You can imagine holding an orb, a sun, a bright yellow light here in your chair. Inhale and exhale, come all the way to standing. Find length and inhale, hands come through to heart center. Exhale, regroup. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up. Exhale, sweep arms to the sides. Inhale, come back to standing. And exhale, fold. Send your chest forward as you fold, arms come back. Inhale, sweep through to chair, keeping those fingertips spread. Imagine that you've got the sun in your fingertips. And exhale to fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the left palm, reach through the right side, create space here. And exhale, right palm comes down. Inhale, sweep up, lift through the left. And exhale, plant the left palm down. Gather that energy and push it up towards the sky, holding your sun. And then exhale, lift all the way to standing. Hands come together as you inhale, bring them down to the sternum. Exhale here, one more time with my guidance, and then we're on our own, folks. Inhale, reach up, lift, spread through those fingertips. Exhale, palms reach out to the side, melt the chest down. Inhale, lift up all the way up. And exhale, send the chest forward as the palms come back. Sweeping energy up, lift into chair. And exhale, fold. Inhale into chair. And exhale, fold. Left palm comes to the center line. Inhale, reach, right side body. Balancing through the right side energies, the Surya, Sun, solar energies. And exhale, melting the right palm down. Inhale, lifting through the left side. Chandra energies, moon energies. Creating that balance. You can't be fire all the time, folks. And exhale, planting the palm down. Gather that energy from the earth and raise it up through the palms into your chair. And exhale, lift all the way up to standing. Inhale, hands come through heart center. So you've got this. If you forget the sequence, you lose track, you feel funny, it's all okay, it's all part of the practice. But really try and connect movement to breath as we move through together here. So I'll start us off one last time. Inhale, lift up. Last time on your own. Inhale, reach up. You can always close down the eyes here if it helps you really be with the movement, with the breath. We'll come to meet together in a Tadasana with our hands at our sides, palms facing forwards, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed or gaze softened. Feeling the connection of our souls to the earth. When you arrive in your Tadasana, I invite you to bring your attention back to that magnificent yellow orb at your sternum. Bring into your mind's eye the visualization of that spinning yellow orb. Feel it radiating through the body, filled with power, with confidence, with ease of knowing. Your MANIPURA, your solar plexus, your inner thigh. And lifting the eyes and the gaze
Feeling the feet connecting to the mat. And just coming back into our practice today. And bringing this sense of personal power. We're going to follow through with that as we move through our flow. So in your own time, in your own way, make your way to the top of your mat. Feet about hip width apart. Just rock the weight from side to side, maybe lifting the toes and planting them down individually. Just finding some connection through the soles to the earth, bending the knees softly and creating length through the spine. Inhale in, reach the arms up, find your Kali Mudra as you find length through the arms and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale in here, and then exhale, reaching over towards the left. Inhale in, come back to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale, release the palms, swan dive down into your forward fold. Inhale in, halfway lift, bring the palms to the thighs, create length through the spine as you draw the elbows in. And then exhale, fold, plant the palms, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, find plank. You can always take half plank here if you need to. Strong here as you pull the navel in and find length through the spine, pushing the heels back. Inhale in, shift the weight forward, drop the knees, drop the chest, keeping the bum lifted as you tuck the elbows in. Inhale in, slide through into a cobra. And then exhale, peel the body back to downward facing dog. Take what you need here in our first downward facing dog, maybe pedaling the feet, creating space through the calves, maybe tilting the hips from side to side. Any movement that you need. And if you're not feeling for a downward facing dog, you can come into tabletop. Inhale in, sweep the right leg up, keeping the hips level and grounding through both palms. Inhale, lift a little taller, and then exhale, bend the right knee, bring it into right elbow. Switch it over to left elbow. Inhale, right. Exhale, three-leg dog. 2 more times. Inhale, knee to right elbow, to left elbow, to right. 3-leg dog. Inhale to right, to left, to right. Downward facing dog. Inhale in and step that right foot in between the palms of the hands. Drop the left knee down and curl the toes of the back foot. Inhale in, reach up into your crescent lunge. Finding length through the spine here, and then exhaling, hands through heart center. We're going to find a twist here. So bringing the left elbow to the right knee, ground through the legs, strong through the core, keeping the spine nice and straight. Inhale in, exhale, twist over towards the left, towards the right. Inhale in, and then drop left elbow to the knee, and see if you can open the chest up towards the ceiling. So you want to bring your thumbs towards your sternum here. Take a breath. And then exhale, release. Plant the palms. Step it all the way back into that 3-leg dog. And then maybe you want to take a 1-leg vinyasa. So you're shifting the weight forward, keeping the right leg lifted. Come into our high plank. If you want to take a regular vinyasa, drop that right leg down. Inhale in here, or exhale, lower. Lift it all the way through chaturanga. And then exhale, push back up, downward facing dog. Drop that right leg down. Regroup, reground. Find that breath connection. Maybe nodding the head yes and no. And then grounding through the right foot. Inhale and sweep the left leg up high. Keeping those hips level. Inhale in. Bend the left knee. Bring it in towards your left elbow. Bring it over to the right. To the left. Sweep it up to three-leg dog. Inhale, knee to elbow. To the right. To the left. Sweep it up. Last time, inhale, left knee, left elbow, to the right, to the left, sweep it up, find length. Inhale in here and then exhale, step it all the way through. Find that low lunge. Keeping the spine lifted, the chest lifted as you sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers. And then bring the hands through heart center, keeping strong through the core. So right elbow is going to come over to the right and left knee this time. Inhale in, exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, and then exhale, right knee to right elbow, twist through the upper body. So you're finding the twist not just through the shoulders but through the mid-body as well. Back toes can be curled under or flat to the earth. Your choice. And imagine bringing your thumbs towards your sternum. Take a breath. And then exhale. Plant the palms. Shift it all the way back. Take that one-legged vinyasa if you want to. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out here. Find length in your spine and take what you need. Inhale and lift the gaze. And then exhale, maybe jump towards the top of the mat or make your way there in your own time. Come into a forward fold, find length through the spine. Inhale in, find that halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up overhead. And bring them back through to heart center. Inhale in, the arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive, push the chest forward as you melt into your forward fold. Inhale in and halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step the left foot back this time. Step the right foot back, come into your plank or the option to take half plank. Inhale in, send the weight forward, come onto the tiptoes. Lower the knees, lower the chest, tuck the elbows in. And keep the core engaged so the bum is lifting here. Inhale, slide through into cobra, come onto the tops of the feet, open through the chest here, and then exhale, wave the body back, downward facing dog. Inhale in, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee and step it all the way through into our high lunge. Find length as you lift here. You thought I was going to make you do the knee to elbows again. Find length and ground through that right foot. And then we're going to start to come into a little bit of a balance here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick off, find a little bit of power through that back leg, balancing on the right leg and bringing the left leg all the way through. So you can watch me here. As always, it's real fun to balance on a very cushy carpet. So bringing the weight into that right foot, maybe stepping up just a little. You know your body, you know your surroundings. Find a drishti point in front of you. Bring the hands on the hips or join them at heart center. Inhale in, lift, kick off through that left leg and bring it all the way in. Either just bend or see if you can straighten the leg out in front of you. Bring it back in, that left knee in. And we're going to take eagle pose. We're going to wrap the left leg around the right, maybe taking a hook through the left foot. So you're completely twisted through the legs here. Find some length in the spine, keep that drishti, sink the hips back. Now it's your choice, you can stay here, you can spread the arms out long or wide, and then bring them back through. Wrap the left arm underneath the right. Find eagle arms as you lift the hands higher, sink the bottom down. Lifting up and unraveling the arms, send them out to the side, bending that left knee in, and then kicking it all the way back. Find your warrior three, spread those fingertips wide, take flight, and then exhale, step it back, come into a warrior one. Inhale in here, exhale, plant the palms and step it all the way back through a vinyasa to your downward facing dog. Inhale in, left leg sweeps up. Bend that knee and step it through into your high lunge. You know where you're going now. Inhale, reach the arms, find length, ground into that left leg. Nice and solid here and strong. Take a breath and prepare yourself. Inhale in, exhale, hands come through heart center. Inhale, push up through that right leg. Maybe send the leg out long in front of you. Bring it in. Right leg around the left. Come to find eagle. If you want to take the arms, right arm is coming underneath the left this time. Reaching the fingertips up as you sink the bottom down. Inhale in, exhale, unravel the arms out to the side. Stand in one-legged Tadasana and then send it back. Maybe finding a warrior three with the hands reaching back behind you. Feel into the wobbles and shakes. And then exhale, come back, warrior one. Inhale in here, exhale, plant the palms, step it back into a downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the chest, keep the bum lifted. Inhale, slide through into a cobra. And then exhale, shift the bottom back. Find that child's pose. So maybe keeping the arms long to create some length through the spine, or maybe melting the arms down to the sides, forehead to earth. And just taking a moment here to smile, to breathe, to be in your practice. So whether you wobbled and shook your way through that like me, or you found that inner stillness, that inner strength, just accepting the practice as it was, smiling at what your body can do and what joy you can find within it. The joy of movement, the joy of your personal power. Tucking your chin in towards your chest. And slowly start to rise up through the spine. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and send the seat bones back as you peel up through the spine, lifting head and neck last, maybe taking a shoulder roll on your way up. I love the shoulder rolls. I'm a big advocate for shoulder rolls. So coming to find a little bit of a wider stance in this kneeling, so the legs are going to be just slightly wider than hip width. So tops of the feet pressing into the earth. We're going to move through some camel lifts. So those that have flowed with me before know that this is one of my favourites. Just find that it opens the front body so well. So we'll inhale in, reach the arms up, and then exhale, you're going to melt that right arm back, find length through the left side. Inhaling in here, exhale, push through all the way up, and then melt down to the left side. So just rocking here, lifting to the left and to the right. I'm aware that I just said those the wrong way around, but you got it. Lifting the chest up towards the sky, pushing the hips forwards, arms reaching back. A few more times each side. Just creating space, length through the body, through the arms, through the chest, through the neck. This is too much for you being lifted, you can stay low with the hips. One more each side. And then exhale, lift into center and send the bottom down. Find hero's pose. This is a really simple pose to just be. Taking a breath here. And then there's no fancy way about it. Just going to send the bottom down to one side. Walk the legs out a little bit, bring the soles of the feet into the earth. And then you guessed it, we're coming into our boat pose. I was going to do the Sanskrit there, but I'm not going to lie, I forgot it. So rolling the shoulders and finding length through the spine. Head peels up towards the ceiling as you draw the navel in, nice and strong through that center line. And then sending the weight back. You can keep the feet lowered here, or maybe you want to lift one leg off and then the other. Bringing the hands into center. You can either find our Manipura mudra here, so that's your index finger, ring finger and thumb touching, or you can just come to bring the hands together at heart center. So joining the hands together, take a breath, and then exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Keep that core engaged, the legs lifted. Find your twists. Chest keeps reaching forward, nice straight spine. Feeling the power in your body. 5 more each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come through to center. Exhale, send the arms out, send the legs out. Keep long and lifted. And then exhale, lower slightly. Inhale, lift up a little, and exhale, melt yourself down to the mat. Walk the feet in, soles of the feet coming to the earth, and then maybe you want to walk the feet out slightly wider or to the outside edges of the mat. I'm just going to shuffle down here. So legs are on the outside edges of the mat and knees come in together. Take a breath here and then exhale. Shift the legs over towards the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And just take a breath. Allow the lower back to flatten onto the earth. And then walking the feet in and bringing the fingertips just to brush against the heels. We're going to come through our bridge. So engaging that lower belly. If you did last week's flow with me, you'll be familiar with bridge. So we're flattening that low back to the earth as we draw the navel in and up, pressing through the palms. Inhale in and exhale, start to lift the hips as you ground through the feet. Maybe you want to interlace the hands underneath you and just walk those shoulders open a little bit more. So really opening through that center line and keeping some length in the neck. Peel or push that chest up towards the ceiling. You want to squeeze the legs together, so really engaging through the inner thigh, but you're not bringing the legs to touch. Inhale, lift the hips a little higher, ground through the feet, creating space through our mid-body. Nice and strong here. Focus in on that breath, that inner strength of being. And exhale, release the bottom down. Bring the sacrum, the low back, flat to the earth. And in keeping this connection, you're going to bring the knees in, wrap the hands around the outside edges of the feet and push the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Find your happy baby. So this is one of my favorite poses. Lovely hip opener. So you want to keep your low back flat to the earth and draw the shoulders back down to the mat. Push the heels, the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Maybe you want to rock from side to side. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Just find some movement. Take what you need here. Maybe like me, your hamstrings are really tight and it's really hard to straighten both legs. Or maybe you need to, or you feel you need some more space through the hips, so you want to draw those shoulders down a little bit more. Maybe pulsing, rocking, whatever you need, give yourself permission for. And then bringing the soles of the feet to touch, but keeping the knees out wide. So we've got a little bit of a cobbler's pose or Baddha Konasana variation here. And just rocking if it feels good for you. If it doesn't feel good for you, that's okay. And we're going to wrap our arms around the shins. Give ourselves a nice big hug as you bring nose to knee and squeeze everything in and up. So in a time where we can't have any or many real cuddles, we can always cuddle ourselves. We can always have permission to find a little bit of self-care. And from here, you can either open out into your Shavasana, or you can start to rock and roll through the spine, And just massaging here, finding length as you lift. Maybe you come into a balance and then melt the weight back, just testing the balance of your body and your own time, making your way up to a comfortable seat. Bring our hands onto the tops of the thighs in our mudra again, our Manipura mudra of index finger, ring finger and thumb. Take a shoulder roll if you need, find length in the spine and focus in on the breath. Invite that stillness of being. And maybe naturally that yellow orb starts to appear again. And maybe it's brighter and bigger, hotter and more powerful than ever before. Take a breath in. Exhale, sigh to release. One more inhale in. Exhale, sigh, release. Inhale, bring your hands into heart center, prayer mudra. Chest lifts to sternum. And one last time, repeating to yourself, I give myself permission. And maybe you finish that sentence. Maybe you don't need to. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Today was hot in here, so I hope you enjoyed that flow. I hope you're feeling a little bit more re-energized and a little bit brighter, and I will see you for our heart chakra flow, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be a little bit more yin based and a little bit more relaxation, to just regroup and ground in all those lovely feelings kept in our heart. Have a lovely week. I will see you soon.